Brandon, good morning to you. Great to have you. Simple question. Is Wall Street too optimistic on Apple's near term? It feels like investors are hiding out in this name, but it is vulnerable to the consumer economy. And there's this assumption that maybe it can sidestep weakness that other players are going to have to deal with. Is that too optimistic?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. I think in the near term, some of the data that we picked up from our credit card database and some of the macro concerns, particularly around PC sales, that was really the cause of us lowering our estimates more recently. I think going forward, where expectations lie, FX is going to be a key concern. That should be a headwind. But Apple overall should be relatively well positioned because of the utility of the smartphone and the growing user base that the company has. We think that's probably the most attractive value proposition that Apple has, is a growing billion plus iPhone user base.
Yeah, which certainly helps the services side of things. Brandon, what are you looking for when the company reports in a few weeks from now? What do you want to hear from Tim Cook? If not exactly words, what kind of vibe do you want to get from him?
Well, I think Apple is generally going to put out a pretty rosy outlook, optimistic as typical. Our numbers are a little bit below consensus, and I think that really just factors in FX. Key there is the euro and the yen, which have been pressured. So I think from a guidance standpoint, we could get something slightly lower than what the consensus expects at this point, because consensus numbers haven't quite all reset. But overall, though, I think the long-term outlook is still going to be really bright for Apple because again, going back to the user base, it's a metric that Apple rarely discloses, but on our numbers, the iPhone user base is nearing 1.1 billion. And that's there's some really healthy growth, mid-single digit on our numbers. So I think, Tim and company will continue to have optimism around the business because of that growing user base.
I know it's not apple to apple, as forgive the pun, but I wonder if you think there are lessons in the way Amazon, for example, managed this incredible pull forward in demand and the way Apple did it, and whether that says something about their logistics prowess.
Well, I mean, I think from a supply chain perspective, Apple is really well positioned. I think it could, a couple of things going for the company. Looking forward, we have China lockdowns that should be easing. And demand in China should be strong. I think the utility that we get out of the core iPhone product is something that's really remarkable. Can't think of too many other devices that I spend more time on. And so from a demand perspective, I think Apple will be fine. I will also add we cover the wireless carriers in the US too. And I think from an overall upgrade perspective, 5G is a secular driver for Apple. And getting consumers in the newest devices is something that every carrier in the world is probably trying to incentivize consumers to do. Right. And the latest devices for Apple continue to get better and better.